guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Spakulera J, but you can call me Laura J for short, and I would like to say welcome. So today I'll be talking about a very important topic that I know that we as adults were still trying to figure out, and some people have been able to figure it out and some are still in the process, and I thought it to be something to discuss about, and which is what are the key factors you need to look out before you say yes to that new job offer. The truth about it is that getting the job offer or accepting the job offer comes with a lot of uncertainties, but however there are some key parts that key things that you can do or involve yourself in just to ensure that you don't make that wrong move. I have seen and I've experienced and I've seen people around me experience this. Aside from the huge fat pay or the huge benefits, especially when it comes to monetary benefits that an organization offers, it's very important that you take some key factors into consideration. Don't get me wrong, it's not wrong to aspire to earn more. Just like my last video, if you've not watched it, my last video, I talked about how to keep your expenses on the low as well as save. So everybody needs that salary rise, given that there's high cost of living, there is inflation rates going up, all the economic metrics going up and down and going everywhere. And you also want to ensure that you're able to provide for your family as well as have some key investments for yourself. But however, there are some things some job offers that will be detrimental to your health, to your mental health, to your physical health, to your mind, to your body, to your soul, to everything that pertains to you. And as such, you want to consider these key things. The first thing is the work culture of the organization. Some organizations have very toxic work culture and some have very good work culture. When you talk about an organization having work culture, it's not just because the people working in that good organization are filled or are actually good. It's because the organization has set up itself in such a way that even if we have a toxic behavior, you won't be able to strive in the organization. So, and as such, it's very important to consider those organizations because those organizations will also have positive impact on your own behavior. And you would not be having that Sunday jitters. I know a lot of people have Sunday jitters, apart from the bodily stress of, oh, it's Sunday, I'm resuming on Monday. Oh my God, adulting is hard. Can't I just leave? Can't I rest? I can't do this again. I said for all those coming up in your head. But I can tell you that you can work in an organization that you don't necessarily feel those jitters. If you feel it, it's because you're just a bit tired, not because, the organization is toxic, and they will come with one story or the other. Another key thing to consider when you want to move or get a job to work in is the flexibility. You cannot overemphasize the need for work-life balance, especially when you move from the stage of being an individual to being a married person, then now having a child. You would really realize how important it is for you to have flexibility. You don't want to work in an organization where you'll be macromanaged. It can be really, really difficult. There are some organizations, you'll be shocked. There's some organizations out there that they are really open. They are open to working around your rhythm of your life and your schedule. The important thing is get the task done. And that is how it should be. Every organization, just ensure that the person gets the task done. Because as individuals, I don't believe in babying around. I believe that you should be able to take on responsibilities, be diligent at your tasks, and ensure that you deliver all that's being required of you. You don't expect someone to be chasing you when you're not a toddler in diaper or a baby in diapers. But there's organizations that feel like they have to always do that. You don't want to be there, especially when you have family. There's sometimes that as a mom, I have to take my child to the hospital. I have to run some few errands, unexpected contingencies. You don't want an organization that keeps frowning at, you have to do this, and they're always tired about it. Another thing to consider, which is the most important of the most important, is be open-minded. You see this being open-minded, it has showed a lot of people shege premium. As in I have seen and I have people close to me that have experienced this being open-minded. I know of a lot of people that have built castles in their head, castles of, I want to work with the prime de la prime. I want to work with the top. I want to introduce myself my name is Spakulera J. I'm working with the prime of the prime of the prime. Don't get me wrong. It's not bad to aspire. It's not bad to work with the big and the top. But I can boldly tell you, being someone that has over 10 years experience working in the corporate world, that when you start or you're in those kind of organizations that give you those terrible toxic behavior, all other things will not matter to you anymore. You will start thinking of your mental health. At that point, every day, you probably think of resigning. every day you probably think of resigning. And that's why I always tell people that sometimes be open-minded. I've seen, like, for example, I've seen a particular situation where a person applied for several roles, several jobs, and got multiple offers. But there was this company that had this projection of the branding, the communication, everything was just 10 out of 10. No, 100 out of 10. What am I saying? 100 out of 10. The person like, this is where I want to work. You know, I know some of you, like, you feel that thing that, this is the final place. My final boss, I'm retiring. You're already thinking, I've retired. You're thinking of, my children, the benefit, everything. And when the person started, it was total burnout. Every day was total burnout. And meanwhile, there's some organizations that are chill. When I mean chill, it's not like they're not working. They are doing a whole lot of work, but they are working around the rhythm of the person. Like there's that humanity in the organization. People are not being labeled like machines. People are being treated as humans, and you feel your voice being heard. You feel like they take on your ideas. You really feel heard. You'll be able to bring in your authentic self without pretending, without having to wear like a face mask just to come to work. I'm like, entire different face masks because you're at work. You feel free, you feel okay, you feel very happy, and you feel sound. And you probably won't be having those Sunday jitters. Even when you have it, might probably because you're tired and probably need to take a rest or a break. And so that brings me to the end of my video. I hope someone finds this very educative. I hope someone finds this very enlightening, and I hope that it will help you in making your next job move. And in everything, don't forget, commit your ways to God's hands, and He will direct your path. So ensure that you always commit your ways to God's hands, and He will direct your path, and you will not miss it. So before you take on that job offer, ensure you do your due diligence, ensure you research about it, ensure you pray about it, ensure that you do everything within your own right to be sure that that organization culture aligns with your own organization culture. Thank you so much for listening and watching the video till this time. I would like to say thank you once again. I would like to say may God bless you, and I'd like to encourage you to please like, please subscribe, please share, please comment, please engage. And even if you have any other ideas or any other thing that I have not put in the comment section, I know there are a whole lot of things to consider. I decided to put some key points that I've learned from my own personal experience. And if you have anything, please put it in the comment section. I will do right to respond. I will do right to go to read it. Until I see you in my next one, I would like to say bye-bye.